Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me alright. Right, I'm just logging into the game so we can start. Yeah. Okay, you should be able to see the footage of the game. Obviously this is from a test server, so keep in mind guys, everything that you're gonna see today might be changed when it comes to the global server. So don't take everything for granted. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Right, so today we will be testing new Infernal unit. It's a champion unit. Abyss Lord, he's an offensive unit. Where is he? Can't find him. Oh, there he is. Right. So it's an offensive unit, and here we can see the different skins. Obviously, this is the one where you get all the achievements completed. Hi guys. Right, so it's basically the same skin, just a little bit more shiny. Right, for those of you who actually didn't read the skills or want to compare the skill description here compared to what we received on Discord, I'm gonna read all the skills through here. Okay, oh, I forgot to do that one. All right. Anyway, so let's go with his ultimate skill called Blade of Hatred. So increases Abyss Lord unit damage by 40%. All of Abyss Lord's attack will inflict burning to enemy units for 4 seconds, dealing damage equal to 50% of own attack every 2 seconds. And it casts Blade of Hatred every 8 seconds, dealing damage equal to 300% of own attack to the target unit and inflicting a stack of Infernal Mark and Overstrain for 2 seconds. Each time Blade of Hatred is cast, grant 1 Seed of Hatred for self, each Seed of Hatred dealing 10% unit damage up to 8 stacks. All Seeds of Hatred are lost upon the death, and Overstrain is units under this status cannot use normal attacks. Right, so that's quite good against those units that actually benefit a lot from normal attacks. And when it comes to his regular skills, we start with a passive Grudge Holder, and this actually will be his best damage dealing skill. Okay, so it increases Abyss Lord base attack by 17,500. So let's see his base attack. Okay, so he's at 843,000, and let's compare it with Devil's. Right, so Devil's is much higher, so his attack is actually not that big. Okay, it's not actually not huge, okay, but well, we'll see how much damage it actually does, right? Moving forward, okay, when attacked, Abyss Lord unleash a counter attack dealing damage equal to 100% of own attack to enemy units in the front row and recovering 3% of max HP. This can trigger once every 2 seconds. I really like this counter attack mechanism because it's really good against melee units. It does AoE damage as well as it recovers HP, and it can happen every 2 seconds. Moving forward, we got another passive Towering Rage, so it increases Abyss Lord defense by 900 and he becomes immune to stun, slow, freeze and deter. After casting Blade of Hatred, there is a 50% chance of increasing attack speed by 300% for the next 6 seconds. So this will make him probably very good against bosses, and we'll have to test him on the global against Dragon Invasion as well. Grudge Holder decreases enemy units damage reduction by 40% for 3 seconds and grants immunity to unit damage within half second after casting. Okay, so grants you immunity to unit damage. That is good. Move forward to Deadly Foot, which is a trigger skill. Increases Abyss Lord's attack speed by 30% and unit damage reduction by 30%. Each counter attack adds 1 hatred. After accumulating enough hatred, deals damage equal to 100% plus 50% times hatred of own attack to enemy units in a large range in front, and decreases their defense, unit damage, and unit damage reduction by 5% times the stacks of the hatred for 5 seconds. The first 4 casts of this skill cost 8, 7, 6, and 5 hatred respectively, and each subsequent cast cost for hatred. His special skill is called Reign of Infernal. It's a trigger and it's linked to Devil. Basically, the skill increases Abyss Lord's crit hit by 500 and crit hit damage by 30%. And when Abyss Lord is deployed at the same time as Devil, increases both units' penetration by 500. Okay, so that's more than Path of Assassin. And defense pierce by 500 as well. So that is also very good. When Abyss Lord owns 3 or more Seeds of Hatred, he joins forces with Devil to cast a Reign of Inferno, in which Abyss Lord deals damage equal to 30% of max HP to enemy non-Inferno units within a large range, and Devil deals damage equal to 300% of own attack to enemy non-Inferno units within a large range. Okay, so that is an AoE damage, and obviously Devil will be in the different area than the Abyss Lord when he jumps to the back. So Devil will be doing AoE damage to the back line, while he will be doing percentage XP to the tanks and the melee units. It decreases the healing effect of units hit by Reign of Inferno by 66% for the next 10 seconds. So on top of that, the enemy units will not be able to heal up as efficient as they could. The cooldown is 25 seconds. Abyss Lord will trigger Reign of Inferno once, either 10 seconds after the battle starts or upon first death. Okay, so when he dies or 10 seconds after, so there's an initial skill of 10 seconds. Right guys, so the skills are quite impressive. On the paper he looks strong. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to show you the emblems I'll be using on him. Obviously I will start with Path of Assassin. Maybe later on I will change into something else, but I believe these actually will be the most beneficial for him at the moment. We might find something like I don't think actually Forgotten Autonym will work well on him, because the Infernal team right now is a little bit mixed match of everything. Okay, but if you want more offensive, you can always go for, well, actually no, Darkness wouldn't be so good at him unless counter attack actually stacks it. So if counter attacks can apply that, he can actually stack up that quite fast against some units, so it might be a good choice. But we'll see. Okay, that the testing of emblems will have to be done some other time, because we only got 2 hours to do this preview, and I want to show you guys how he actually performs in the battle instead of doing an extensive emblem test, which I can do off the stream. Okay, so let's go to the training grounds. And thanks to one of the community members, let me just quickly highlight his name. Okay, Caliph, he sent me, basically he sent me what were the best, what were the setups from tier 1 COG. Okay, so I'll test the Infernal composition against them during the stream. That will give us some reflection on what's happening on the globals, and this is the formation I want to test first. Okay, it's not something probably too strong, okay, but I don't want to use Dark Elemental today, guys. Okay, I will eventually use it. I will actually use the Dark Elemental, but a little bit later. Okay, I don't want to use it at the start of the stream, because I believe Dark Elemental is still one of the strongest units in the game when it comes to the pure damage, and the test could be a little bit weird if I actually started using him, because I did add Mermaid Ivica over there. Okay, I just put Ifriti at the moment, and I'll add Mermaid a little later as well, just to show you guys how this comp can be run, because I've already done a couple of fights with it before the stream started. Okay, so yeah, I used Mermaid before. I want to see how it works with Ifriti, because he's currently in the bad state, but we'll see how it is. Okay, so let's do the first fight a little bit more Inferno oriented. Okay, obviously you want a third Cov unit if you're running this Cov setup. Okay, but yeah, let's run with it. Okay, the only reason I'm using Black Knight, is it Black Knight? Blackguard, apologize, is because this Astral setup is using it as well. Okay, so if I'm using OP unit in one setup, I will use it in a second one as well to make it an even ground. Okay, so this is what I'm running. A couple options you can actually change when it comes to this setup. This is a very basic Infernal setup. There's nothing outstanding here, okay? There's better setups, but I don't want to start with the strongest setup. I want to start with the weakest and see how it performs. Because if the weakest setup can win against all these top tier setups, then the top tier Infernal setup can easily demolish the opponents, okay? So let's slow it down a little bit. Obviously, there is going to be a cluster in the middle. I'll try to actually get it as close as possible. But yeah, so what's happening, as you can see, this is the health bar of the Abyss Lord. Oh, sorry, apologies. This is the health bar of the Abyss Lord. As you can see here, he is actually getting these hatred stacks, okay? And the devil is down. Well, he is resurrected, right? Look at the HP of the Naga. Obviously, there's Archer attacking it right now, but what I want to see is, I want to see whenever there's a magic awakening, I want to see how much HP does she drop, because her AoE should be actually hitting the Abyss Lord. Okay, it might be just, the counter attack might be just working on the auto attacks. But yeah, it's okay. So Naga's down at 217. Okay, I'll move this formation. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit seed changes. Okay, right. So this is why I'm not using a Dark Elemental right now, because Naga will just die within 20 seconds against that, and I don't want that. Okay, I want to see how the fight will look without it. Okay, as you can see, the front line of Infernal is a really strong case. Basically, no one dropping low, and it's very one-sided fight. Okay, the only units that actually dropping HP are the backline units. The front line is at full HP thanks to the healing from Pithian. Okay, so this is a brick wall basically. Okay, a very one-sided victory. Now we only got Blackguard, which I'm just going to speed it up. Okay. Right, Abyss Lord second in total damage, but obviously this is meaningless. When we go to the top damage, okay, Abyss Lord tops it. Okay, and it also allows Devil to actually do quite a lot of damage. Okay, he's doing more damage than the Regnan Archer. And the reason I'll put Ifriti here is because I wanted to see how useful he is, and right now it's not okay. Like that doesn't bring anything to the table, so this is a unit you want to replace in this team. Okay, but this is why I wanted to start with it, so we can gradually improve that team and see how fast we can beat that Astral team. Right, so let's go to the skills damage. Right, as I said previously, the Grudge Holder, which is the counter attack, will be the main damage dealer, okay? Now, the other thing I'll need to test, and maybe I'll do it at the end of the stream, is does this work against the range units? Okay, so if a range unit is attacking the Abyss Lord, does he actually counter-attack it? He shouldn't, because he should be working only for the melee, but it might be actually a quite interesting thing to test, right? Blade of Hatred is another damage that he's actually doing, okay? So this is the damage from basically these two skills only. Quite a good overview. So basically he's doing 1/3 of total team damage. Then there's a Devil and Regnan Archer. Okay, so these are the 3 units to actually do damage in that. As you can see, Regnan's here is far behind. Now, I'm going to add, it's going to be the same fight. I'll just add a Mermaid, which is going to change the seed. Okay, so this fight will be much different. And on top of that, I'm just going to move the position of these units. Okay, so this will be this will be a much different fight. Hold on, someone said that actually says when attack happens. Oh, right, yes, in the front row. Okay, that is true. So even though he's attacked by the backline, he'll probably just do the damage to the front units. Right, so he is on the bottom line right now. So he's facing against Naga. Okay, Naga should be killing the devil right now. Yes, okay, so she killed the devil. She's moving to the front line right now. Let's see how long it takes for her to die. Because what I want to know is, I want to know if Abyss Lord is actually a good melee killer. Okay, oh, pretty much same time. Okay, let's speed this fight a little bit, because it's over. Once you get Naga and you get Titan down, there's no much Astral can do. Again, one-sided battle. And this time around, the HP bars of the backline are much better because we got 2 healers in this team. So this time around, Abyss Lord has done a little bit less damage than Regnan Archon, and Devil was on top of the charts. Naga lived 43 seconds and the Titan only 36. Okay, there's no... yeah, sadly, I'm still waiting for developers to allow me to actually awaken that, right? Now, so this is basically a basic team against a basic team. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to add a little bit of improvements. Right, so I'll get rid of that and I'll put something I don't like. Well, I like it, but yeah, okay, so more damage on that side and more damage sources on that side. Okay, so this will allow me to test the survival of Abyss Lord as a melee unit. Is he's having the same problems as Naga? Right, so let's look at Abyss Lord HP. It's solid, okay? It is solid. This HP is not moving. Pitfian has died. Every other melee unit has died, but he is over there with all these tanks. The only problem right now for this fight is all of the damage sources on the Infernal side are gone. There's only 2 tanks in Abyss Lord. Let's see how good he can perform in this situation. Okay, and he's down. Right, so this is the reason why I didn't want to use Dark Elemental, because this unit just makes testing so hard because it destroys everything. This unit just destroys everything. Yeah, Astral has been in a really bad spot lately. Right, so as you can see, Dark Elemental is just insane. compared to any other unit. Okay, there is not a unit currently that is even close to Dark Elemental. So yeah, but Abyss Lord is still doing good. Okay, he is able to survive Dark Elemental. Okay, so he is able to put up a fight. He's got no problems with survival. Okay, so this is a good indicator. Right, before I move to other teams, I am going to run something a little bit different. Oh, hold on. Right. So what I am going to do here is something a little bit different. Okay, is a little okay, let's start with that. And then I'm going to change something as well. So this is a rather popular setup Infernal players has been playing. Basically, very strong tank lane. And that, yeah, they don't use that, I believe. I'll go with right, so this is a really strong offensive setup. You got that 3 undying tanks, and you got Devil that will just basically do a suicide mission here. And you got 2 very strong archers and something that is like your backup plan. If everything fails, you got Troll. And you troll your enemy. Right, so this is what I believe could become the strongest Infernal team at the moment. If you can afford it, because as you can see, this is like Dragon Mutara team right now. Okay, you just pick all these yeah, so you can even run it with 2 tanks, as Gura says, because this is a setup he is very close to running. Okay, oh, that's nice. Okay, that's interesting to see, right? So as you could see, he was at very low HP, but he casted that Rain of Infernal, so he managed to like explode to do some extra damage on top of that, right? And as I said, we got 3 tanks standing here, right? And then Troll and Rages just start dishing out the damage. Obviously, it's against Astral, so yeah. Judy is down. So this is like your last resort here. Obviously, this dark elemental here is just destroying everything. Okay, this is why I'm so close to actually getting dark elemental for my astral, because it is just insane. Look at that. Okay, it doesn't matter how long it lasts. Okay, 95 seconds compared to 180. He is still top damage dealer. But that was interesting. That was an interesting thing to see that Abyss Lord actually managed today. Before the fight was actually like halfway through. Okay, it was interesting because we could see his HP stopping there. He was casting that Rain of Inferno or whatever it's called, and then he exploded. Okay, but he still managed to do damage thanks to that. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be here. No, it's not. Yeah, I think Pete Fiends here is rather necessary to keep him alive. Okay, let's try with Pete Fiend. Let's go with 2 tanks. Give these units more healing. don't remember, Tina. I don't think it's going to be Dark Elemental. He's been here like 2 or 3 altars ago. But that's what I'm thinking about too. I think I will actually get him. I don't want to invest anything into conflicts units, because we might get better units later. Obviously, I want some Abyslord top. No, Abyslord is good. Okay, Abyslord is good, but he is nowhere close to Dark Elemental. Dark Elemental currently is carrying everything. Okay, if you don't know what to buy, get Blackguard, get Dark Elemental, and you'll win all the fights. Okay, so yeah, I added extra healing to the Infernal team. Abyslord is still alive, right? So all the damage dealers on Astral team are gone except for this pesky Dark Elemental here, but we got Devil working his way through him now. It wasn't enough, so yeah. And this again shows you if you have a strong tank line and you got Dark Elemental somewhere in the back, he will just carry, okay? Because everything is down. Yeah, it doesn't solve Devil's problem. Devil still keeps on dying, okay? Well, we won, okay? So let's get back to testing on other teams, because obviously we don't want to test on Astral alone, but look at that, yeah. I'm going to take off Dark Elementals from the teams again, just to have a little more clarity on what's happening. Okay, so let's get back to the original formation I used. Right, let's use that. Yeah, that is true. Just basically these 2 units will carry anything. Okay, so we got that, and that. That's enough. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna use Dark Elemental in any teams we're gonna test against, unless it's a Conflux team. So yeah, well, let's skip it away. I'm still gonna keep Blackguard though. Okay, I could swap it for Nightmare, but then it also mean I can't be using that anywhere here, and almost every team, every top tier team uses this unit. Okay, because it's just so strong. Right, so let's move, and as I said before, I will be using the teams that have been supplied for me from Caliph from a Discord. He's gave me top tier COG teams. So let's do that. Let's go fight against Dragon Mutara first, because that's the first on the list. And so the team Dragon Mutara used all right, so yeah, so that was that. Is that Druid? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this is going to be a quite interesting team. Okay, I got something extra. Something is not. Something should not be here. Green dragon, red dragon, black dragon. Okay, Blackguard, yeah. Okay, so that's what they used. There was the Necro guy. This is a top tier team. Okay, it's not something that I make up. Okay, it's something that's been winning COGs. Okay, so we got that, and we go with that. Yeah. So this is what the guy is running. Which is a really weird comp, by the way. And that was a 20 million power player, okay? It doesn't say the name of the player on the list I got, but it's who it was, okay? That Seer just got destroyed. Obviously, this is a team without Judy. Okay, Abyssal has fallen. But Devil is alive. Right, all of that is down. Yeah, so this is one of these formations, okay? I'm gonna change that right now to a second formation that was run in the top tier COG. But he said put AL and Devil in BG line, not Venom Spawn. Let's change that and see how it actually compares to what we just hit. Okay, so... right, let's try that again. Ivicia, remind me about Quetzal in Xeron team a little bit later, okay? Okay, so we can see again, Abyss Lord has no HP left, but he is somehow surviving. And he's just got down, okay? But that is very interesting. Right, so that was one of the Dragon Mutares teams that were there. Let me look at the second one. So that was run by a 21 million power player. Okay, and that's interesting as well. Okay, so you guys will be looking at some weird setups. I would never run these setups, but it might be just because these guys were winning because of the power difference. But yeah, okay, so they use that. They use that as well. Okay, Venom Spawn. Right, this is going to be a little bit unfair because we got Dark Element. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a really whalish setup right now that I'm gonna prepare. So we got that. And there's a red Drake, yeah. Okay, looks like it. What do you think Commander or Champions are more important? It depends. Because see, if I had a choice, I will go for Dark Elemental first. Because he doesn't need any team, okay? He can work in any team, okay? Yeah, he's well, yeah, yeah. So this is another team that was so high, okay? But I'm using that at the moment, and I'll put that into Zero team once we finish. Right, so Devil facing the same problems as he was, still dying first. Okay, so as it stands, Abyss Lord so far always in the top 3, depending on how Ragnar does. Okay, usually top 2. Yeah, that Devil is actually doing quite a lot of damage, but still dies quite quick. Yeah, so now I'm going to add Dark Elemental to the team of Zuran because it's not fair if one team has Dark Elemental and second does not. Okay. Right, let's see the difference. Yes, Hate, I'll do that as well. Let's do that. Okay, so 2 of Dark Elementals are down right now. However, we also lost Seer and the first tank here. So Infernal team is just crumbling right now. Again, 0 HP on Abyss Lord side. He was able to survive for quite a long time. And then it's just Black Knight left. Okay, so let's put Nightmare as per Hate's request instead of Pitfiend, however. Right, so the healing from the counter attack is basically non-existent because for the most of the time he's at full HP. Okay, and Pitfiend's done 0 healing because she's just died. So yeah. He's in defender side 7 units. No. We're just gonna test against the other team very soon, guys. Don't worry. Right, so another try. I think I've put Nightmare, didn't I? It's going well. Right, less healing on the team, but more damage thanks to the Nightmare's debuffs, and the fight is so different. But look at that, 18 seconds compared to 35. Obviously, Dark Elemental still higher. But we got Devil doing damage and Raylan Archer doing damage. Okay, that's good. He's still doing more damage than Raylan's here. Right, so that was against Dragon Mutara. Now let's get back to the original formation. I'm gonna keep Nightmare instead of Pitfiend right now. Let's just put Mermaid, okay. Do you think this is a must-have in Inferno team? Is it a K unit, and how do the oral looks like? Did I use the oral? Let me see. Obviously, if you're running Infernal, you want Abyss Lord, okay? You want everything you can get. Right, so that is the aura here. Right, so this is the team. Now let's move forward, and the next team will be Tazar's team. Right, so what is this Tazar running? Okay, it's a fortress units. Okay, so this is going to be another one of those. Yes, he runs Gorgon. Venom Spawn. Okay, we go Venom Spawn here. Basilisk as well. Quads. All right, that's interesting. He's not using Hydra, guys. He is using... Okay. Berserker. Okay, so this is interesting. This is what is used by that guy. There's no Judy in that team, which is really scary. Okay, he is using Dark Elemental. Yeah, I'm surprised about that team as well, Ivan, but I'm using the team that has been in the top tier COG, yeah? This is what the guy was running. He's at 20 million power. Okay, let's see how it performs. So I think... But no, I'm not sure how he puts Berserker, but obviously you want Berserker to die. Right, let's use it. Let's try that. Because obviously the unit positioning is also important. Yeah, so in this scenario, I believe Devil should be able to dismantle the backline quite quick, because there's no Judy in that team, okay? There's no Judy on that Hazard team. But hey, look at that. You sent me a screen in the Discord. Let me see. Was it Behemoth? Okay, so yeah, but still, even with Berserker, it worked. Right, so the Zeron team has lost against that. Abyss Lord still performing very well compared to other units in the team, okay? But since we've added... Ivan, where did you send that screen? Because I don't see anything. So what we're gonna do is put X champion plus X commander in Tazar DM equals GG. Yeah, that is true. Right, but since there was an even ground because of that fellow here, I'm going at it here as well, right? Let's try it again. So that's Fifus. Okay, so you said it wasn't that. It was actually Behemoth. Okay, because it looks different here. Okay. So he's running 4 tanks. Alright. Obviously, he's probably playing like that. No, I don't know. I'll play it like that. Yeah, you want that, obviously. Could do that. Okay, remember, guys. Unit placement is really important. I should have put Behemoth before Venom Spawn. You want Venom Spawn to live longer than the Behemoth. Behemoth is just there to use his immunity. We'll get back to emblem testing at the end of the stream if I got time, okay? Because I want to test these formations against other teams. Obviously, this is going to perform so much different on global than it is here. Right, so let's make sure we win against this Tazar. If we lose, we're just gonna tweak Zidon's formation, see what works, okay? Because people are suggesting using Ice Demon as well with Seer. Okay, but this is much better now since I added Dark Elemental. So as you can see, this unit, just adding that unit, is basically turning the fight upside down. Okay, we're flipping the table. Yeah, so we are winning, okay? So you just need to tweak your formation and you're gonna win. Just add... yeah, just add Dark Elemental and you win any fight better. So this is what I'm probably end up doing. I'll get that Dark Elemental eventually because it's just no fun playing without it. I don't have it, guys. I have it only at 3 stars. But Quats is doing good work as well, okay? Quats is doing good work, yeah. But Dark Elemental is broken at the moment. It's just too strong, okay? And this is why I don't like testing against it with it. But since it's just a meta, okay, if I don't put that unit, people will cry that I'm not using meta teams, okay? Yeah, I'm very happy about the Gorgon, and if you guys missed the test, it's I believe the video is still up there and you can check it, okay? Gorgon weapon is really worth it. Well, the Gorgon can really do well, okay? But that's not the end. Let's put... oh, actually, I should have kept that guy, but anyway, we just use that. For now, let's do... let's add ice swaps. I went a little bit over one. Yeah. So someone mentioned, let's use that. Just add a little bit more range damage here. I could have exchanged Nightmare and put Devil into a different line and stuff like that to get a Regnant Archer as well. There's a lot of options. But I was expecting Abyss Lord to actually get more healing. But the reason why he's not getting healing from the counter attack is look at his HP. Okay, it's solid. We've fallen. Yeah, but okay, I can do that. Okay. I'll Crocalif, just remind me about that when we actually get finished and we get back to testing against the Astral. Okay, this is the best way to actually see the difference against Astral because these fights are usually it's very similar, right? So as you can see, just get Dark Elemental, and you start winning. It doesn't mean that Abyss Lord is bad, guys. Okay, he is still there. Okay, he is still doing the work. Well, not in that scenario, but yeah. But that unit is just irreplaceable. Wow, let's do something interesting. I'll do that, Mephi. Just let's try that, okay? So what I've done here is I added another source of damage. Okay, let's go all offensive. Let's go Kraken style. Because we are talking about Dark Elemental, but don't forget, guys, Quats is also a great damage dealer. Right, so if you do that, care one of yes, I agree. I will do that. Trust me, okay? I don't want to see Dark Elemental anymore. I'm just doing the test against the meta teams, okay? And then obviously we'll remove that. But yeah, look at that, okay? That is a very expensive team, okay? Everyone can get it. It is expensive. Right, before I do that, Ivan, I was supposed to do one more thing, and I think it slipped out of my head. Dragon Golem Tazar. Okay, anyway, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's put a prop. Let's put a normal team. That was here, and we go to more Cove units. Ready. They just took off Ragnarok. I think I did. Okay, and I am going to put Ivan's Tazar team that he just messaged me about. Hold on, I also got another message. Can you try this team? As in Demon, yes, I'll do it as well. Okay, let me just do the Ivan's team first. Okay, so right, so this is basically a really standard Tazar team, utilizing most of the units. Hey, we gotta get rid of that pesky Dark Elemental. Righty, and we got that. Adrian, no problem, but what would you put instead of AL? Would you put Pitfiend? Because we need to make it like, we need to have some way of comparing these things. Is it 2 domains or is it 3? 1, 2, 3, right. Right, so Ivan, this is your formation that I'm going to test. And Adrian, can you tell me who to replace AL with? This Wyvern has no weapon PCDI. Okay, I didn't upgrade weapon on the Wyvern yet because I need to do a proper test for it as well. Okay, to see how it performs. Okay, so we got Judy in the Tazar team right now, so it gives a 30% damage increase to the Infernal team. But we'll see if it actually matters because the devil is down. Twice. Okay, now it's resurrected. Yeah, use Pit of Fish. Yeah, we'll use a Pit Fiend again. Yeah, so he's down, he's down, he's down. Okay, so there's only no more damage. Yeah, so Tazar won. Okay, but as I said, this is not the strongest Infernal team you can do. There are better teams. Just buy Dark Elemental. Anyway, right, let's move. So that was the fight with Abyss Lord. Let's go without Abyss Lord. All right, Matthew, you said something. You wanted me to test. Okay, you wanted me to put Dragon Golem. Okay. Mephi, did you also mention anything about Forgotten Autonym? No, that was Krokalev. Okay, so can you please also try one? Experimental. Make sure you mention that to me at the end of the stream. I don't want to do it right now, okay? Because I still got a couple other heroes I want to test against. I'll just spit it up. Yeah, so similar result. It's just a loss, but right, let's go and change the emblems in that fight, okay? Let's see, because we got a little bit more Infernal. FB cut, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put more Infernal units right now. But this Tazartil will destroy it. Yeah, okay, so let's wait till I get back to actually Astral before I do Emblem test. Right, anyway, let's do that fight again. I want to see, because I forgot what was the result when we had Abyss Lord. Okay, so that's 40 seconds without Abyss Lord. I just make it at speed 6. And as a demon, I'll test your formation against the next hero. Okay, so keep that in mind. I didn't forget about you. So that result was actually, there's a 3 seconds difference, guys, between the Abyss Lord and the Pit Fiend. Okay, so it's not the units that's the problem. I think just basically Tazar destroying it with a proper defensive build, because we got Judy here. Okay, even though it adds 30% damage to Infernal units, it also provides a lot of defense to everything else. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see what's next on the list. So Caliph. Right, so next on the list is Kasambel. Okay, that's going to be quite good. We got Regnan, Archer, we got Serpent. Okay, that unit is rather good. Dragon Turtle, I'm still not convinced about Dragon Turtle. It needs Awakening, it needs so many things to be actually quite good. I agree, Alan. Since they introduced hate buffs, people were complaining that this is going to kill the game and stuff like that, but they're not really that impactful. It's still better to have Judy than not have Judy. Okay, I'm missing one, you know, yes, I know who I'm missing. Okay, personally, I waited more from Al, but now we can see that it is not good as on paper. It's not that he's not good; he is good. However, man, no problem. I remember you asked me to use that last time. I will do that during this test. Okay, just wait a second. I'm just going back to my thought. It's not that Abyss Lord is weak. It's just that Dark Elemental is so good. Okay, if we compare him to Dark Elemental, he's nowhere close. If we compare him to Quartz is similar to Dark Elemental. So this is what we got. Okay, we got two very strong damage dealers. We got a tank. We got a Grim Rider. Okay, so we can compare him with that unit, and it works in similar way. Okay, oops, not that. So offensive unit and offensive unit, it works similar. Okay, they do similar damage, but it's not. I think I'm playing without any artifacts. I'm not sure. Right, so 2 that. No, 3 is it? No, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so only got 2. It's a castle and it's that, right? So who do I have here? No dark elemental. Okay, so a very basic, very simple teams. Okay, so this is the team. I'm not sure who ran it. Caliph will have more info, but it's COG 21.7 million team. Okay, that's a good kill. That's a very good kill from Devil. Okay, so Devil is doing the work in the backline. He didn't die yet. Okay, just that guy left. Right, so I just need to rewind because I have so many requests, guys. Ooh, okay, that is nice damage here. Okay, that is a nice fight. Okay, but okay, let me just quickly read what's happened. Okay, find this hate boost personal weighted. Okay, can you try use angel? Yes, Regnant Serpent has his weapon. That's why he's quite good. Right, man, can you try Angel 6? Okay, 6 weapon Angel instead of that unit. Let's try that. Do you want me to suicide him? Move him before what's it called? Venom Spawn. Blood Lily. I agree with that. He does boost the whole Infernal team. And he can survive, okay? He has no problem surviving Dark Elemental. So that is a very good indicator. Mant, you're still here with us. Can you tell me if that's how you want to run it? You want to suicide? Yeah, that's Alan. That is a good shot there. Just gonna no, actually no. This angel's got a max out weapon. It actually helps him survive quite a lot. And am I gonna bite my tongue? He's just going to drop. I just said no, he's going to survive. Obviously, he's not against the kill line. He's against Mermaid and stuff, so he's not going to die so quick. But he's died nonetheless, 20 seconds into the fight. Same as Devil, so Angel and Devil facing the same problems. And he's down again, and Devil's down again as well. Yeah. Guys, I think it's better to actually have Nightmare in the team than the Angel. Well, let's see the damage charts. Okay, Abyss Lord. Okay, so he's constantly... I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but Abyss Lord is constantly doing... how to say it? He's consistent on his damage, okay? Right, let me just put that back in. So that was a request completed. I am going to do As Demon. As Demon, are you on the stream with us? Okay, because I don't want to do it and you're actually not here. I'll just message you. So you got that message, okay? So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what you play is you do that. You got Devil down there. You got here. Obviously, this is going to be AL. You have that. You don't use that. Right. So Yeah, okay. I'm an Asian dude. Alrighty, so this is something people will not like, but yeah, I will test that. Experimental. If you don't have Dark Elemental, wait for Dark Elemental. Quartz is as is a good unit, but is not as versatile as Dark Elemental. And I'm missing that. you want sex. Yeah, I think I need to do like this channel membership stuff and add some what is it called? Emotes myself or even stuff like that, but I'm so occupied with the college right now. Don't really have time for all of that. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need to add Frost domain. Right. I think it does have a weapon. Yes, I think I've done the test on Earth Elemental. Yes, Dark Elemental has great value. You can use it anywhere, just like Judy. So it's a great value for your money. Right, so this team will obviously destroy the other team because the other team has no Dark Elemental, okay? So, yeah. So, Asian Demon, your team will for sure work, okay? This is a team Gurabai wants to run, except for the Earth Elemental. I would eventually replace Earth Elemental with Blackguard. But this team that you just wanted me to test is going to be really strong, okay? And as you can see, it demolished the Casambel, okay? Obviously, it's not a Casambel with okay, you want to put quads here? No problem. Okay, so that's another request done. I'm just reading some of the Discord messages. Yeah, Quats is doing quite good, guys. Okay, it's not a buy unit, but I still believe this unit is much better. Right, anyway, so that was against Casambel. Let's move on. Let's just get that sorted. Right, so what was next on the list? Let's go Caliph. Okay, so we got next will be Melodia with a Rampart team. Actually, what I can do is I can just put Mermaid back and run that with Melodia first, and then just change to Rampart. Let's see how it is. Okay, whoa. Just lost my cursor there. Okay, so that was interesting. I just looked at this HP bar just jumping up and down, but the fight is actually over. I thought I will have an upset here. But yeah, Melodia, far better than Casambo. Okay, so Abysslord's still there. I'm just really... Okay, the Seer is not really performing in this team. Okay, it's not under Casambo, I know that, but still a really low damage. In this team. Okay, so yeah. Oops, apologize. Okay, so that was the same team that I used previously. Now let's jump into the team that was in COG. So this is going to be a Rampart team, basically. So we got Mantis. We got that. Whoops. Righty. What do we keep? Okay, that is a Judicato. Okay, that was a weird skin I saw there. Okay, so a very standard, no Dark Elemental team. Righty. That's it. Okay, so that is Melodia's team, and then I only have Kilgore team left to test against. And after Kilgore team, I'll do whatever you guys want me to actually test. Okay, we'll have some time, and at the end of the stream, I'll just do one quick question, and 5 guys will win 500 diamonds. Yeah, Sumanti's down. This is another unit that I'm really let down with. I actually got 6-star Mantis for my third team, and it's not performing too well. I would so much prefer Dark Elemental, but it's actually a well put team. It's doing much better than the Cove team. Okay, it's going to be rather boring right now. So let's split it up. Yeah, so the Melodia team will win against that. I'm gonna switch places of the lines to have a second opinion, let's call it. Yep, Gold Dragon is doing a lot of damage. Mantis, obviously, 35 seconds. That's how long it lasted, less than Devil. And we would Abysslord still in the top 3. Okay, so he is a threat in Infernal team. Okay, he's doing a lot of damage. Maybe different emblems, maybe different things. A different position will be better. Okay, so that was it. Gorax, please give me 10 diamonds when you say Dark Elemental. Thanks. Okay. Okay. I know what you mean. So right now, Path of Assassin. Okay, so we can actually check that now because this fight is actually taking quite a long time. So let's work on emblems. Yeah, let's work on emblems. So Path of Assassin, we saw the result. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not spoiling anything. Yes, 2 Darkness Embrace and 2 4 Path of Assassins. Right, so what emblems would you guys suggest? I'm not sure if these actually have proper stats. Oh, actually not bad. Let's go with Forgotten. Okay, I can actually do 6. 6 bonus good. I'm just gonna do that quickly for the bonus, okay? So basically what we'll test is that, yeah. Let's see that, and then we'll go with Jealousy in King's Calamity. Okay, so same fight. I'm just going to spit it so we don't waste too much time doing the emblem test on my Grim Rider. It actually could if it boosts the damage from the counter attack, okay, because he is doing the most damage from the counter attack. Okay, so if you boost that skill, it might actually work well, but that was interesting. Right, so what happened is Gold Dragon died rather quickly compared to previous fights. See again. Yes, Adrian. They should really improve the after game statistic page. Okay, it will make my life so much better, right? Oh, Vlaslav, a long time no see. Right, let's try that again. I want to see the difference. Yeah, guys, so basically don't use Path of Assassin, it just makes you lose the fights, okay? Okay, damage-wise, it's very similar, okay? But obviously the seed changes, okay? That's why the fight is so different. Right, so that was with that. Let's go with... where are we here, right? Okay, so what was the other choices? Jealousy. Yeah, it's just a seed. Jealousy and King's Calamity. Okay, so before we do that, let me just try something. I wanted to see if it's going to work. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about stats, guys. Okay, it's obviously it's important on global, but we're just not gonna waste 10 minutes looking for not even for perfect, for good stats on the emblems. We're just testing the bonuses, really. I want to see how much of a difference that will make, because if he's doing AoE similar to Naga, he can actually... because we don't have any Dark Embrace in this team, I believe. I don't think I have that on Nightmare. Okay, so King's Calamity and Jealousy. Alright, he died much faster than usual, so really can't compare, but it's not what I thought it's going to be. Okay, so let's go. Okay, I need King's Calamity. Alright, that makes sense. Matthew, I don't remember. Truth to be told, I don't remember what was that. Okay, so very similar result. Okay, so I don't think Path of Assassin is the choice for him. You can easily use another set like King's Calamity is working quite well as well. So if you don't use it anywhere, you can actually save a set. Obviously, investing into that right now will be rather hard. Okay, so next will be Jealousy. Three-minute Raffle against, yeah. Okay, so let's remove that. Let's put some Jealousy. Okay, so obviously he's got increased crit hit, so might work. However, the only thing I don't like is the normal attack, but he can have an increased attack speed by 300, so that might work. Yes, Adrian, if it's actually... I knew I pressed that. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see the stats. If it's not been done and it's been reset, then yes, I can do that, because it's weird stuff on test server. There's a lot of things that we can't really do because they don't reset. For example, this is why it's awakening unit is so hard, because sometimes the days change. Okay, the days change on the test server, so but the underground does not reset. Okay, it can be like 20 days before the underground resets. So this is why it's so hard to actually awaken things. Right. So I think, I'm not sure, but it seems like that's quite a lot more damage than it was with the other emblem. Okay, I'm not looking at the percentage right now. Okay, I am looking at the total damage done and the timing. Okay, the last fight was a full battle, and this actually make him do a lot of damage compared to the previous emblem. So that might be it. That jealousy might be actually quite good, but correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I'm a little bit tired. So these numbers might all look similar to you, but they look so different to me. Right. So yes, okay, guys. So this will conclude the preview basically of the unit. Okay, what I'll do now is people are asking, I'll do these tests with and without the dwarven treasure. As you can see, I get 2 available. However, I will not do it manually, guys. Okay, I will not do it manually. I hate this mode, by the way. I just hate this mode. Right, Adrian, what do you want me to run here? Okay, give me the setup, because I think this is a reuse of one of the events that we already had, Scarlet. I'm not sure, but obviously I can't really spoil it. Also, the one all those. Oh, it was good what I had. I don't remember what I had. Oh no. Right, so what did I have? I had that. I think I had that somewhere. Fish and Naga. On Dragon. There was Evil Sorceress here as well, I believe. I'm not sure if that's what you guys use, yeah, because I haven't done that mode for ages. Okay. Yeah, I agree with Gura and Ivica. Okay, this is the problem. This is why I hate it. This is why I hate this mode. Is the wave management. Okay, because I've tried for so long and I couldn't add an extra wave. I just said, okay, just forget it. Yeah, but we can try it. Okay, I'm just gonna run it on manual, guys. Okay. I know I probably used the wrong hero here because I used Ziren, but some people actually got quite high scores with him. Okay, but as I said, I'll just do manual. Okay, I am not going to do it. Sorry, automatic. I'm not going to do it manual. Woohoo, new record. Righty, so I am going to what? Alright guys, so right, one more test for experimental. So you want me to do, okay, 1v1, that's fine. No, before I do that, I always do something. Okay, who did I have? Let me do something. Let's see who's really OP. Okay, let's go back to Astral. Can we after test hero stat? It will take 5 minutes max. No problem, Vicia. Just prepare all what you want me to do, okay? And I'll do it. Let me just get back to Astral. Okay, let's play that fight. Okay, 4-1. Okay, that's fine. And let's do the real OP. Lars, no, I did not. I did not test Abyss Lord in any team except for Zeron. Sadly, I'm running out of the time, so I won't be able to do it. I'll do the tank test and then the hero stats. Yeah, so this is for all the Astral mains, guys. Forgot Astral, go with Ryland. Lars, if you are on Discord, you can screenshot the formation you want me to test on it, and I'll send you the results of couple fights later on, okay? Yeah, I told you guys, Relan is the hidden OP. No, but what I really want to show you guys is that basically it doesn't really matter what hero you're playing. It's all about the it's all about the units. Okay, right now the meta is about the units. It doesn't matter what hero you run because Astral is a really strong hero, but this team is so outdated. Okay, there has been no addition except for the Blackguard for ages when it comes to the Astral team. Infernal team is getting stronger. Well, this setup is getting stronger because we got Abyss Lord. We had a weapon of Regnant Archer added as well. We had a weapon of Devil added as well. Okay, so this team has evolved. Okay, and we also have Blackguard here. Yeah, and we can add Dark Elemental as well. That will only make it worse for the Astral. So yeah, this is why I put Roland here, because I knew it is going to come out that way, right? So okay, so that's for you. Experimental. Okay, so you need to reset peak talents, then do all in first part up to 100. And in second part, do all till charges buff. Do a test. We got numbers for damage, and then you do charges buff, which also gives hero attack, and then test again and write down the number. Okay, I should have just actually split it up. Right. Okay, so that's done. Right, so peak talents. I just had to change the screen, guys, just to make sure I don't actually spoil anything. Okay, so you want me to reset the talents. I've done that. You need to reset peak talents. Okay, then do all in first part up to 100. Okay, just to 100. Okay. So you know what, guys, while we do that, I'll just pop the question, okay? I'm gonna do the raffle now, give you some time, do like 2-minute break, and I'll do that in the meantime. So this is a very simple question, guys. There will be just two answers this time around, A or B, okay? And 5 winners. So I want to do it quick and just basically give you guys a chance to get some diamonds, because I didn't stream the Christmas period and stuff like that, so yeah. Right, so I'm gonna count to 5 and you guys gonna see first question, a very easy question, answer A or B. You don't need to write the whole answer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, let's see the correct answer. Which is an A. Yes, it synergizes with Devil. Let me transition back here. Right, so obviously, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but 2 people actually answered before I even changed the screen. So sorry, guys, this will not count. Sorry, Klaus and Titkov. Okay, the first 5 winners will be Mateusz, Mono O, Kings Forest Hill, Gurabai, and Andy Steele. Looks like the delay is gone. I'm very happy about that, yes, because me and Ivica, we were working on it last week, guys. If you don't know, okay, Ivica stayed a little longer with me and helped me to deal with it. We've tried everything, and yeah, didn't really change anything, but yeah. Okay, guys, so these are 5 winners. Yes, Mateusz, write your ID and write down the server you're playing on, because I believe I don't have you as a previous winner. Let me just look quickly at the previous winners here. Okay, so today we got 16/01/2022. Hope you guys have a great year so far. Mine is a little complicated. Okay, so where is the chat? Okay, so who do I have? Okay, Gura, I believe I got you somewhere. King Forest Hill, I got you. 107 server, just to confirm you're playing on EU 100 server. 107. What? Okay, Gura. Andy Steele, I'll need your as well. Right, I'll need to look at it because I've changed like everything I can on my side. I don't know what happened between what were we doing previously and right now, because I didn't change any settings whatsoever. It's nothing that I changed, and we got this lag, which is weird because some people got it, some don't. Right, Gura EU20. So I only need data from 3 guys. Okay, Andy Still, I got you. So you're playing on EU47 server, Andy. Okay, I got Monu. So you're playing on 100. Is it? Is it already 132? Wow, we got so many servers. And Mateusz, you're playing on EU 157. Wow, we even go more than I thought. How many servers do we have, guys? So how do I was lower vision as a 3-star in Devil Combo, only 6-star? I wouldn't use any commander or champion unit below 6 stars, Jomajo, okay? Don't. It's not gonna work. X96 EU47. In the past I used to refresh before the question and still go lag. This time I didn't. So weird. There's nothing I can really help, guys. I've tried on my end. I've done everything I could on my end. Okay, Ivica, you here with me? Are you still here? That's important, okay? This is what you wanted me to do. Test how the hero stats work. So I've done what you asked me for. 100 here. And okay, second part, do all tilt charges buff. Okay, do a test. So this is a charges buff, yes. Okay, so you want me to do a test? What units you want me to run? So which unit do you want me to run? Yes. Okay. Yes, and I know that's why I actually ask. It actually helps me to confirm the server and the ID that people are playing. Right. So you can run anything that is not a charger. So does it seem alright? You just need to take damage as a sample. Okay, let's change that a little bit. Let's put a Black Dragon. Because he can fight back. Okay, I'm doing a blasphemy here. I'm playing Astral with Black Dragon, guys. Right, so we just need to take damage sample. Oh, so close. Right, 358. Okay, I'm gonna type it on the chat because 358000116. Yeah, you happy about that? Oh, that's who you want. All right. I thought you need a damage sample, like a total damage. Grim Rider. Okay, so is it showing only crits? It's not showing anything here. Okay, if you got it, then it's fine. Okay, now you want me to add that here, yeah? So we get right, so I'm gonna add that point here. It increases attack of a hero by 1. And we're gonna see the same fight. And after that, guys, I need to go. I need to put my baby to sleep. Oh, I think it was the same. Wasn't it, Ivica? Alright, so 20. So one attack is 20. 20 damage, yeah? You want me to add it again? I can add one more. Let's see if it's actually consistent, okay? Let me add one more attack. So yeah, I'm adding that. One more hero attack. Yeah, let's do that, and then I'll top it up to the max. Okay, I'll put it at a 10. Right. Yes, and it was. Okay, so that was 3. Oh, I should have just quit. Yeah, so it's consistent. So one hero attack is 20 damage, okay? Let's max it to 10. I wish that was giving a hero defense. Oh, we can check defense if you want to. Yeah, look. We don't use any range or caster units. So we'll check defense as well, how much it actually reduces. If it reduces 20, then obviously should, in theory, reduce by 20, yeah? Yeah, I think the one I just showed Adrian is with the defense, so we can do that as well, okay? So let's just see that it maxed out. Yeah, it should decrease in theory by 20 because they should be similar numbers, but maybe defense would be better than attack. But it shouldn't, okay? When you make stuff like that, the defense stat should add as much defense as... Oh, did I just... Yeah, I did, didn't I? I didn't wait for the first hit, I just pressed skip the battle. That's me just being impatient here. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, okay. So that's me just being impatient here. Okay, let's try the defense stat. Did someone record the number we just had? Okay, you got it, Ivica. Good. So if we add 1 defense, it should be 38831. Right, and it does add 1 defense and 1 knowledge. Okay, so this is the way we are going to be able to test it. That's nice. Okay, so I will not speed it up. I'll be patient. Was it 10 more? Wow, if that's the truth, so 1 defense... 290. Am I doing the good math? Yeah, 290. So 1 defense reduces... Right, let's add 1 more, because that will mean hero defense is quite good. Oh, wait a minute. I need some experience. Okay. Okay, let's hope. Yeah, they also sent us... A while ago, they sent us... no, they. What I'm looking for is they send us these experience potions, which allowed us to increase the account level. This is what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna get that experience now. Yeah, let's reset the talents again. Can I just reset these ones? I just want them. I don't want anything else. Yeah, let's just forget it and not do hero attack. Righty. Oh no, I need to press it. That's fine. Okay, so let's do the damage chat again. Okay, did you get it, Ivica? Okay, let's try again. Did you get that one? Because I was just reading the chat. I didn't get the number. Free. All right, so that's weird. Okay, previously this number was much higher, right? So let's add another point. Okay. Okay, so 19, 20. Let's do one more and we'll call it a day. Because right. So as you can see, Adrian, you said as you said, the difference when we did the attack, suddenly we were getting more than 20. It's because this also increases. So right now we are going to get +2 defense. So this is going to be more okay than we actually want. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go any further than that. It should be -40 PCDI. Sadly, I don't have time. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I just basically need to say goodbye and go put my daughter to bed. So I'll do the test of the Wyvern or maybe something else next week. We'll see what comes out, guys. Okay. So thank you for staying with me on the stream today. I hope you liked the stream. I believe Abyss Lord is not as strong as Dark Elemental, but no one is. Okay, no one is as strong as Dark Elemental. The only one that is close is Quats, but Quat is not as universal. Abyss for sure brings a lot to Infernal team, and this is what Infernal needed. Infernal needed another source of damage, and Abyss is actually more tanky than Naga. He does not suffer from the issues other units, other offensive units suffer from, because he is able to stand his ground and he is not being taken down so easily. Right, guys, good night, and I'll see you next week on another stream. Bye.